welcome to my YouTube channel, Little Ways, Little Things. After Halloween, I put away all the decorations, and this past week I spent kind of cleaning off the shelves, tidying things up, and putting out Thanksgiving decorations. I realized after the week was over, when I went to put the video together, that I hadn't included any shots of my little recessed shelves inside of the breakfast nook. I love the way they look right now. They're all pumpkin-y and they look like fall, so I wanted to include them. So I went to film them this morning, and total disaster, one of the lights was out. We've lived here for like 2 or 3 years, and those lights have never been out before, so I knew we didn't have any extra ones, and I also didn't know what kind they were. So I unscrewed the light bulb and took it to Ace Hardware to get a replacement. And that took a little bit longer than I thought because I really had never seen that kind of light bulb before, but somebody there was nice enough to help, and I love going to Ace Hardware because I can get a Diet Coke, and I found some other things. I might put some footage in of what I kind of looked at Ace Hardware, but I did come home with some caramel apple crunch popcorn. Doesn't really sound like a hardware purchase, does it? But that's why I love Ace Hardware. So the rest of the video is going to be about me kind of tidying up the house and kind of getting things ready for Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, I'm starting to take everything down from Halloween and put it away. People are always asking me, where do you store all this stuff? Well, I just stored in the garage in Rubbermaid tubs, and I have 4 for Halloween, 2 for general fall stuff, and 1 for Thanksgiving. So it's about 7 altogether. I'm just taking things right down off the mantle and off the walls and off the tables and putting them right into the Rubbermaid tubs, and they'll go out into the garage. I like to start decorating for Christmas after Thanksgiving. If you're the kind of person that likes to decorate for Christmas right as soon as Halloween is over, I think that's awesome. I'm just not that kind of person. I like to stretch fall out as long as I can because it's one of my favorite seasons. So I usually go until after Thanksgiving before I start putting up Christmas. I've taken the mirror off the mantle, and that I will use again for Christmas, but I'll put it away for now. And I'm going to give the fireplace mantle a quick scrub down, kind of with this all-purpose cleaner that's pumpkin spice scented from Mrs. Meyer's. It's just a basic all-purpose cleaner. And I'm going to give it a really good dusting because I don't take off my decorations during the Halloween season or the Christmas season because I'm afraid I'll forget where things go. So I just kind of leave it up. So it needs a good cleaning at the end of the season. That's my regular ship picture that I keep up most all year long, except for Christmas and Halloween when I put the mirror up. I'm going to sweep the hearth really good, get all that dog hair up. So now I've got my Thanksgiving stuff spread out. I like to take it out of the Rubbermaid tubs and just spread it all over so I can see what I'm doing. This is a garland that I got new this year from Target, and it's from the Hearth and Hand collection, which is the collection that Joanna Gaines designed for Target. It's called Pinecone and Eucalyptus, and it was like about $22, I think. The pumpkin farm sign I got from Big Lots, and I'm really loving these muted colors. And like I said in one of my earlier videos, I really wanted to try to transition my house from the harsher fall colors of orange and brown and dark green to kind of these more muted farmhouse type colors, and I really love them. But it's really expensive and hard when you have your whole house kind of set in one way and you want to try to turn things over. So I'm just doing it by adding small pieces here and there, and that garland was one of the things that I got to help the transition along. I'm definitely keeping all of my orange and brown pumpkins and leaves and everything because I'm sure that I will like that style again sometime, and I'll just kind of have both sets of things so I can move back and forth. That's my 3-tiered tray that I decorated for Thanksgiving. I do it for every season, and I will show you how I did that in a later video. But here's the mantle. It's all finished. There's that pumpkin topiary that I made in another video, and everything just kind of flows together. I really like it a lot. That pilgrim couple I got from Hobby Lobby several years ago, and I'm just really lucky that it kind of fits in with this farmhouse theme. I'm going to show you the side table next, and I got these cute little birds from Target. One is named Hops and one is named Juniper, and apparently they have them every year, like a different set of them, but this is the first year I saw them, so my mom and I picked those up. We thought they were so cute. This is our dining area. We just have this little bookshelf here with some pumpkins on it, and that little pilgrim boy and girl next to the pumpkin I painted myself like 20 years ago. I've just kept it all these years. I just think it's really cute. This is our coffee bar, and I wanted to go with kind of a white and a black theme. I really like it. I try to keep it well stocked with sugar and artificial sweetener and creamer and some little stirring straws, and the coffee we store underneath the cabinet. That fresh baked pumpkin pie sign I got from Big Lots earlier this year. I really like it. And you can see my Mrs. Meyer's cleaning products off to the side. That candle in the window is the candle that I got from Trader Joe's, and it's called Honeycrisp Apple. It's so scrumptious. This is Grandma's living room. That's what we call it because it's got my mom's furniture from her old house. And that pumpkin with the candle in the middle used to be on the dining room table for Halloween, but I moved it in here because I have something else planned for the dining table. I put out a couple of those orange and black, the darker colored things, because like I said, I have so much of it, but that's a scarecrow, and I threw some of those little fairy lights from Dollar Tree on there. I just love using those all over the house. That's my little gobble sign. My friend Trisha made the gobble part, and I made the wood blocks. I also made this a couple years ago. It's just felt appliqued onto a piece of black felt and then framed. And that's a Bath and Body Works candle. And that's pretty much my whole kitchen. Oh, this was a mess. This week I decided I really needed to tidy up this dining room. I've just kind of been piling things on there all week. So I needed to give it a really good dusting and also kind of put away like my computer, you can see there, and just a bunch of little things here and there I wanted to get put away. But that wooden thing in the middle is a dough bowl. That's what they call it, a dough bowl. And I think that in the old days they used to let mix dough and let it rise there. That's of course from Hobby Lobby. It's a reproduction. It's not a real one, but I'm going to use that as my centerpiece this year. So in a few minutes, you'll see me putting it together. I've never done one before, but I think it's going to turn out really pretty. I think you could see like earlier, I was putting like mismatched all the leftover Halloween candy just kind of got dumped on the dining room table so I could put the plastic pumpkin that I was giving it out from away into the Halloween tub. So I just kind of dumped the candy on the dining room table. So I've got that all put away now. Someone needs to eat that before I do. I also put that table runner on that little tea cart in the back. I love that tea cart in the back. It came from my grandmother's house and I inherited it. I love it, and I'm going to use it for side dishes on Thanksgiving, so I needed to put a table runner on it to protect it. I had bought these 3 table runners from Hobby Lobby a few years ago, and last year I had 2 of them on the dining room table, but the problem is I can't really remember how I did it. I need to go back and find a picture so that I could see how I did it, because for now I just have them kind of both laid there. I just couldn't remember how I had it. all of the things inside of the dough bowl are the things that I'm going to use to make the centerpiece. And like I said, I've never done this before, but I'm just going to try by starting by laying things around and seeing how things look. And I'm using all of these pumpkins that I got from Target. And actually, I think one of them came from Hobby Lobby and the rest from Target. And I'm just kind of filling the filler pumpkins in. I put the big ones in first and then kind of filling in those little filler pumpkins to take up space. I really think it came out nice. I'm not sure about it too much because it was my first time doing one, but I think it'll be okay. And I'm going to kind of give it a couple days to make sure that I really like it and I don't want to change it. I turned off the light so you could see how it would look with the candle on at night. Okay, here's those little cute recessed shelves that I have in my breakfast nook. I definitely put a lot of pumpkins in them, and I was really glad to get those lights changed out. But that's a tin from Hobby Lobby. It says apple cider. And there's my Bigfoot teapot and a pumpkin topiary, like similar to the one that I made. Oh, you can see Marilyn sleeping on her bed in the background. That's the other one. There's two of those recessed shelves in the breakfast area, and that's the other one. So here's a few shots from the hardware store that I was at this morning. It's such a fun store. I love, love, love going there. Especially on Saturday mornings, they have such fun stuff there. I hope this video inspired you to do a little bit of decorating for Thanksgiving, or maybe get some things clean that you haven't wanted to clean lately. Just a little bit of an inspiration for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy that you've decided to watch this video. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell button down below so you can be notified the next time I upload.